speaks more than one language. A lot of us know at least two, and that's great, because we live in a society where diversity has forced us to speak different languages. Language has always been important, and learning a foreign language in school is important as well. We live in a very diverse society here in the United States. There are people with many cultures and ethnicities. In order to communicate with one another, it's important to learn other foreign languages. I myself experience diversity within our society every day, in my neighborhood, at school, at the mall, everywhere. Therefore, I encourage schools to teach students foreign languages because it's a way of adapting to our environment. I have now completed extensive research on this topic and have learned and understood why foreign languages are important. After learning and understanding how learning a foreign language is beneficial, I know you will agree with me that schools should keep pushing towards teaching students these foreign languages. Today, I would like to expose everyone to an issue that many people might not see as a problem, but is. I will then explain why people can sometimes ignore the issue. By the end of my speech, I hope everyone understands the fact that schools need to continue teaching foreign languages and emphasize the importance of it as well. English has for many years been the main language in the United States. But now that America has become a place of diversity, it's important to adapt and learn how important it is to be bilingual and learn foreign languages. Many schools are cutting down their foreign language classes, which definitely affect students, especially when a student at a young age. Learning a language is easier when you are at a young age. But if schools aren't providing these classes, it only gets harder to learn at an older age. We also see how being bilingual in the work environment is very beneficial. America has now become a diverse environment, and not everyone speaks just English. Many people own businesses that speak a language other than English, like Spanish, Korean, Japanese, etc. As I have explained how foreign language classes are important, it's also important to understand how money and performance are factors of foreign languages. Duke Gifted, a writer on American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Language website, wrote a letter stating that foreign language programs are often one of the first items to be scrutinized and cut when elementary, middle, and high schools in the U.S. face poor performance evaluators and budget crunches. We now know that foreign languages are being cut in elementary, middle, and high school, which unfortunately limits students to understand the importance of diversity and how learning foreign languages in school is the main factor. The letter Gifton wrote states that students in the U.S. face poor performance evaluators that is unfortunate. Not only does this affect the students, but it also gives the impression that learning foreign languages isn't needed. Though in reality, students actually do easily learn and benefit a lot from it. On the other hand, we all also know that everyone economically struggles. However, education is important and has to remain important. Yes, money can be a problem, but why should students suffer and endanger an opportunity to learn? Now that I have explained poor performance of evaluators and budget crutches, we know it affects the way schools teach now, and I will continue and talk about some of the solutions that can prevent schools from cutting down these classes. We know cutting down foreign language classes has become a problem. Therefore, people should keep fighting for these classes. Advocates that know and understand the issue must demand these classes and encourage students to learn foreign languages, especially at a young age. It should be part of the core curriculum rather than exempt because of our budget issue. It's also important that parents participate and get involved. They need to demand these classes and encourage school officials to do the same. After learning about the importance of foreign language classes, why they are being cut down, and how advocates and parents can prevent the cutbacks, I hope you understand why schools fight for these classes. Remember that the world we live in is constantly changing, and it's important that we adapt to the changes. As I said before, We live in a diversity society, and we need to understand that language is a big factor in order